Hey guys, I just had to come on live and tell you something I discovered that's really, really good. Now, you guys know I'm an avid coffee drinker. I love coffee. And I found this new coffee right here from Star King, and the coffee from Ethiopia. It is amazing. And so I have the owner here, I have the privilege today being here with the owner, Mr. Robin Anderson, a childhood friend of mine. And I'm telling you, and the coffee is great. Now y'all know me, I don't just, just just create something just for no reason at all. But man, it is really good. And so, man, I had to just come by and share that with you. The world needs to know about this good coffee. And of course, we also have my beautiful wife with us today.
Hi, everybody. I second that emotion.
Right.
Wonderful coffee.
Right,
wonderful.
right. And so, first of all, you're a business owner. Mm-hmm. You're a community activist. Mm-hmm. You do it all.
Yeah, I try to.
Yes. Before we get into that, and your place is amazing. This is amazing.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Beautiful. Came in, man. The music was going. The music was playing. It just felt life in here.
Right.
Smell the coffee. Mm-hmm. Smelling good. People coming in and get the coffee. Tell me, how did you get into this? How did you tell me about Star King, and how did you get into coffee?
Well, long story short, I was vacationing in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, about 2016.
Say it again.
Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia.
Okay.
Wow.
And so we were waiting. I just had got off the plane, and we were about to start doing some touring, and so I was tired. I had a little jet lag. So anyway, I walked across the street from the hotel, and there was like a little cafe. So the lady said, "You want some coffee?" I was like, "I don't really drink coffee." She said, "No, you'll like it." So she gave me a little small cup about like this wide and that deep. And I put a little bit of sugar in there, 2 little small little teaspoons. And I drunk it, and it was like, I was like, oh my God, what is this? Like,
so you went from not drinking coffee pretty much at all.
Yes.
Wow.
To all of a sudden loving coffee.
Loving coffee.
And what were you doing in Ethiopia anyway? Think about it. You're thousands of miles away. What are you doing in Ethiopia?
Well, so there's a group of people on the south side called Seha, and they take some kids to Africa every year. They just pick different countries in Africa and take them there. So I just joined with them. You know what I mean? And so we toured like 4 different cities in Ethiopia. It was an amazing experience.
Man, one of the things that I love about you, and we're gonna talk about the coffee. I'm still talking about the coffee, but this is just a moment for us to get to actually know the man behind the coffee, behind this. One of the things I always admired about you is your connection for the community, and not just the community here, but the African American community at large.
Oh, yeah.
You know, going back to Africa, the motherland. Reaching out, meeting those needs, making a difference. Some people just talk about it, but you guys are actually doing something about it. And also, I see it on your shirt. Politically street. And that's your podcast. Can you just talk about that in your podcast?
First off, really, the reason why I'm so actually connected and ingrained into the community was one, being at your father's church. I mean, we graduated from our pre-K class and whatnot, so it's ingrained in me to be a part of the community, right? So, but politically street is basically when I ran for office in 2019. Also, there was a disconnect between the baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, and Generation Z. So I was like, you know what? I can be that incubator to have the communication between all 4 generations and whatnot. So I interview community leaders, business owners, and elected officials.
That's awesome. And as he was saying that, I was thinking about our program, the Black Male Voice, and it's sort of like you're saying, hey, our community needs a voice.
Yeah.
In all of our community, no matter where you are on the spectrum, we need a voice. There's a major disconnect, and only our voice can make a difference there. Talk to me also, you guys, relief programs. I came out the other day, got coffee, and I was also able to make a donation to help those
people in Louisiana,
and Northwest. And man, you got, I mean, water, food, supplies.
Yes,
I mean, this,
stuff like that.
man, this guy's like a living, walking Jesus. I mean,
Wow.
making a difference.
Oh, wow.
That's what I love about you, man.
My eyes
You know,
go sweet.
yeah, but taking it out, making a difference in the community, and just kind of share with us about that as well. How you guys are, going out in the community, making a difference in the community.
Well, first off, shout out to Miss Gwendolyn Jackson. She's battling stage 4.
And so we, Miss Gwen Jackson, who was talking about, she's in the battle, and man, we're praying.
Yes.
And let me tell you about Miss Jackson, and man, and I feel those tears. It's important, okay, for us to connect and have feelings. I mean, it's real. But I was just telling my wife yesterday and this morning on the way over, last week as well, about how Miss Jackson enabled us to be able to get into the Salvation Army, and help hundreds of kids. And I'll never forget, we were able to get there with any cost at all. She picked up, I told her what I want to do. She picked up the phone and she made it happen. And we saw hundreds, I think over 500 kids came to that place to get, the Christmas drive, toys. And so I thank God for Miss Jackson, her father, for the work they've done in the community for many years. And so,
let me circle back around. Sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
I didn't know that was in there.
No, it's in there. There's a whole lot in there. It's a whole lot in there.
Yeah, she has a foundation called the Roy L. Jackson Outreach Center.
Roy L. Jackson
Outreach Center. So, because her dad passed away from lung cancer about, I think 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So she basically took that charge of seeing her father going through what he went through and basically pushed it and wanted to help the community out. So just so happened, all enough, she's battling the same affliction and whatnot. So, but yeah, so she just have a real passion about the community, man. We just kind of lockstep together and we started running, making it happen.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's awesome.
And so she, even going through what she's going through, it's just to see her strength. It's like I just can't. I don't. You know what I mean? I can't have the words for it. You know
It's
what I
amazing.
mean?
When I saw the other day, you think you're going to encourage them.
Right,
Their strength is
you.
encouraging you.
Right.
I mean, in a big, major way. And so, guys, we have a look at construction going on behind us. So you either know some construction. I mean, some things that happen at work.
Right.
And Gwen, we love you. We're praying for you. Thank you for all the work that you're doing in the community. And then also talk about the paint.
The painting,
You just saw the artwork today. What do you think about the artwork? What do you think about it?
Amazing. It's very eclectic, colorful, and very different. I loved it. Very nice.
I was blown away. Yeah, I was blown away when I walked in, and I saw what's here in the cafe, and then it took me to the back. There's something about going to the back.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a real art room.
I mean, this place is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I mean, you would never think that this is here on 1960. I think our address here is 3303 Cypress Creek Parkway. 3303 Cypress Creek Parkway. You want to get here? It's amazing. Coffee, and then you talk about the art, talk about the pastries. Some of y'all saying, Pastor, man, you just so giddy. I'm excited when I see African American men, especially, leading the way in business, entrepreneurship, and it's good. I'm not talking about just fly by night, just kind of coming up with something and making something. I mean, have good quality product, good quality, service. When I come in, you just take good care of us.
I appreciate it.
I need something yesterday. I was out here. He brought it over. I mean, just good, excellent service. Talk about the pastries because just talk about that. More about the pastries.
Yeah, so pastry shots. Our good friend Tanisha Ford. She started a company called Peyton Pastries and whatnot. And so, I have a sweet tooth. You know what I mean? So
most of us do, I believe.
Yeah, I have a sweet tooth, man. So Tanisha and I, we sat down, we talked, and so I saw that she was doing pastries. I was like, you know what, coffee and pastries go together. So I was like, I'm going to open the shop up. Would you mind coming in? She said, Robin, say less. And she came on through, and so all her stuff is organic. She has a peach cobbler cupcake. She has a red velvet carrot cake, German chocolate cookies. I'm like, man. So yeah, I'm glad she's not here yet. She'll be here in a minute. But I've gained by 10 pounds.
Hey, listen, I'm glad she's not here. I don't want to gain that 10 pounds.
I was Tanisha because we went to school together.
Yeah.
We did
No,
snowball.
I just can't believe
Yeah,
snowball.
snowball,
I can't believe
yeah.
that she's burning like that in the kitchen.
Yeah,
And it's all organic, so it's, you know, a little bit more on the health conscious side. But I bet it tastes awesome if you gain 10 pounds.
It does.
And let me say this, something awesome. Nobody says, no, this is his place. You know, several ventures that you're part of, but you included a partner.
Check.
You know, it's not all by yourselves. Hey, Tanisha, I want you to come in. Let's partner. Let's do it together. Talk about that partnership. How we can do life, we can do things better together.
You know what? I'm glad you asked me that because there's an African proverb say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, take people with you.
Wow. You want to go fast, go along.
Go along. You want to go far, take people with you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And so that's what I did. And so I live by that principle. You know what I mean?
Because you want to go far.
I want to go far.
Not just fast.
Right. Yeah. They say it's racing not for the not for the swift.
Strong, but him to he who endures to the end.
That's right, yeah.
So and that's what we want to be able to endure. Man, I got to cut this off because I'll go all day. Because when you start thinking about African Americans, how we have to come together, work together, partner together. That's some things. Support each other.
That's right.
That's some things that I need from you. I need from you. I don't have it all. Things we need from each other. We come together, become one. Like he says, we can go further. And I believe God wants to go further, but we have to be together in order to go further. And come on by right here at 3303 Cypress Parkway, 1960, Suite 150, and come get your coffee, your pastries, your art, and also it is a donation site where they're able to give and help support the community. So come on, man, and you're going to be blessed. Not just being a blessing, but you're going to be blessed. Sweetheart, you have anything you want to say before we get off?
I do. Star King is waiting for you, so come on through.
Hey, thank y'all so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming, man. I appreciate y'all.